The Warriors' comeback effort comes up short as they lose to the Denver Nuggets barely by a final score of 89-86. Low scoring game, both teams under 90 points. And, this game, very much interesting. Steph Curry, congratulations to him, the first NBA player to ever reach 3,000 three-pointers. That was awesome to see, but it would have been better, obviously, if it was in a win. But, you can't win them all. And I think the Warriors, definitely it was clear how they lost this. This game was very similar to the San Antonio Spurs loss a little while back, in the sense that they really were slow in the first half. The Warriors in the first quarter only scored 16 points and only 36 points at halftime. But the Warriors were awesome in the second half. I mean, 50 points compared to the 29 points for the Nuggets. I mean, outscoring Denver 50-29 in the second half is incredible. But they didn't win. That was the thing that I was frustrated about, right? So Curry was not, super good in this game. He was our leading scorer, and I think the problem is we don't have Draymond Green either. And when you don't have Draymond, it really shows how, the big piece we're missing, right? When you don't have Draymond Green, sure, he doesn't score too much, right? He's not the biggest scorer. He's averaging under 10 points, but his assists and rebounding, it just takes the Warriors to a whole other level of good. So not having him was a big issue. Curry had finished with 23. Wiggins was actually the only really good player in the first half. Second half, he slowed down a little bit. Wiggins had 21 points. 10 for Toscano Anderson, who got the start, obviously, for Draymond. Besides that, though, those three, no other Warriors in double figures besides Gary Payton, who had 11 points. The Nuggets had a good game as well. I mean, from Nikola Jokic, former MVP, reigning MVP last year, he had 18 rebounds, which is crazy. 22 points and 21 for Will Barton. It was literally the second half for the Nuggets that they just, they pulled the Warriors first. Like, it was what they did in the second half was what we looked like in the first half and vice versa. If we made our free throws as well, the Warriors were pretty terrible with free throws. 51% from the stripe. 16 for 31. If they make, 5 more free throws, we would have won, at least, right? I mean, yeah. Kuminga also did a couple of rookie mistakes with passing and whatnot. Otto Porter didn't score at all despite having a good game. There was some miscues for the Warriors. And, I think with not having Draymond, we don't have Clay, obviously, no Wiseman, and you're facing the reigning MVP, Nikola Jokic, who's, a big guy. You're definitely facing some adversity. And obviously we're playing these guys back-to-back. I feel like we can't lose back-to-back. Losing the next matchup would be kind of unacceptable. We have to win the next one, I feel like, to, feel good about ourselves. But the Nuggets just dominated at the beginning, and not having Draymond was a big issue. Curry was, very slow in the first half. And I think, he kind of took that in, and that's why he played better in the second half. I mean, he made... he got his 3,000th career three with 2 seconds left in the third. So, yeah, and the Warriors made it really close. It was a 2-point game at times, right? And to think that they were down by, 20-plus points at halftime is a really good accomplishment for them to come back. And holding the Nuggets to under 90 points, despite the Nuggets, absolutely killing it in the first half and scoring, 60 points in the first half, and then, only scoring 89 total. So I think the Warriors, they shouldn't, be upset about this, but I think the outcome of this is hard to take in. A close game, a comeback, right, is always hard. That when we lost to the Spurs earlier in the season, I was down on myself. I was thinking, the exact way I probably would have felt now had I not known that the Warriors accomplished a lot tonight. They came back from a really big deficit, and they're still first place in the NBA. This isn't like a make or break game, but it would have been nice to win it, especially against the Nuggets, who are a decent team right now. So yeah, that's it. 89-86 Nuggets, low scoring game, like I said, and I think we got to win the next one. But I think the Warriors, they got to feel good that they came back. I think Wiggins was good, Curry was good in the second half, Gary Payton was good, but we got to play better next time. And congrats to Curry. 3,003 threes, I believe, is the total for him, and counting. So yeah, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. Go Warriors.